That's not even how you hold the glass.
How you hold it? You hold it.
You gotta hold it from under, like
Swear.
grip it from the bottom. Oh, not with the pinky finger in between the stem. Oh, just end the live already.
It's one of those nights. Hey, this is not Sunday morning. This is not a Sunday morning. No, you're not seeing things. We're live, baby, on a Tuesday evening. Joey's already starting with it. We're live on a Tuesday evening. Hey, you know what we said? Let's hang out for a bit. We didn't get a chance to get to any of the D23 Expo talk on our regular Sunday show. On a Tuesday, Cookie. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy over here. And shout out to Joey. He's going to be watching while he's pooping. Hey, that is the biggest compliment, to be honest, I can receive. Because for me, if I'm on the pooper and I'm watching, I'm hanging out with you guys, it's like, that's my me time. That's my valuable time, you know? I value that time. So thank you, Joey, or anybody else who's hanging out with us this evening.
One of the few people who openly admit they poop with the door open.
Who poops with the door open?
You.
I do?
That's what you told me.
Get out of here. You're a weirdo, bro.
You're a weird. I thought it was weird that you texted that. I was like,
weirdo.
Okay.
You're a weirdo. You up to some weird stuff, bro. But yes, folks, thanks to anybody who's hanging out with us. Today we're talking D23 news, announcements, all that good stuff. As I was saying, we didn't get a chance to get to it on Sunday's episode. So hey, let's hang out. You know, I got my vino ready. What you got? What you got going on?
Water. Just water.
Water. Oh my gosh. Water, really?
Yeah, some spiced water.
Spiced water?
Yeah.
That's new to me. What's spiced water?
You know, it's water that's been spiced. It's been seasoned.
Okay. All right. I don't know what you're going on about, but let's just pretend. Brandon Montgomery, thanks for hanging out with us. Big news, can't wait for Sunday. What's going on this Sunday? What's going on this Sunday?
The news.
The news?
Yeah.
What news? What news?
What?
Are you?
Can you be professional? What is up, neighbor to the north?
Comics. What's going on, my man? Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Yeah, D23. Let's kick it. Let's do it. Let's hit a little intro. News. House of Nerd News Network. Here we go, baby.
You know I was gonna call you out if the date was wrong.
On point today.
I got messages earlier today too once you posted the announcement. Sergio making you work on your sweet baby Angel's birthday, and I said, "Yep." He told me if I don't Sparta kick her to the side and get on tonight, I'm off.
Yeah, I know who was messaging you too. Mind your business, Leah. Mind your business, Leah. Leandra, get out of here.
Not you saying.
Just members, man. I'm the BFF now. Get out of here. Yo, D23 this past weekend, man. Hey, where are we gonna start out? Because there was a whole lot.
Let's go from the worst to the best.
The worst there was no worst. It's all good stuff. Hey, you know what I want to get out of the way real quick? Man, I saw a lot of discourse. People were like upset that it was underwhelming. This wasn't announced, or all these rumors didn't like come to fruition or whatever. And I'm just like, but hold on, there was a whole lot of good stuff, a lot of fun stuff, you know.
The only thing that I was like, oh, I thought, because it had been like announced prior that they were gonna say the cast of Fantastic Four, and then they only announced the director, and I thought that was kind of like, I was like, why did they do that? But everything else, I guess for me, D23 is such like a cash grab anyways, that like it's kind of like it happens. It's a thing that happens every year. But the amount of I guess because I'm from, Anaheim, so it's like I just know that it's all about them dollars over there when it comes to this kind of stuff. So
man.
But I didn't think. I thought it was adequate.
I don't know. I was honestly like, I was happy with everything that they announced, all the dope trailers and everything. I'm just kind of trying to look at things like from the positive side, half glass full type perspective, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
worried
have a glass, so
yeah, you got a jug full of.
I got a jug.
But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, man. I'm just a nerd. I'm just happy that we're getting all some, some dope content. First up, I'll tell you what I was like really hype about. Boom, Willow.
Mm.
Willow returns. Hey, how great is this? Because Willow's is like that classic '80s, one of the few fantasy joints that like I'm fully into. You have Warwick Davis,
Mm-hmm.
Val Kilmer in the
Mm-hmm.
original, among others, and then Warwick is returning, man. Warwick is returning. He's for his role of Willow. And you know what else they got in it? I think the Erin Kellyman. Are you familiar with her?
No.
She was she had a role in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, I've never seen that. What's that?
You haven't seen? Okay, so
I don't think I've ever. I think I might have seen Willow when I was like a kid, but it was before my time.
hmm
So I can't say either way. If I was look forward to it, I feel like this is definitely, for those, seeking nostalgia. I don't see this bringing in any new audiences.
You don't think so? I think
No,
so,
I think it's gonna be all of the people who already are familiar with the source content.
yeah.
But I do. What did you say you wanted to do with Warwick? Your little buddy.
I don't know. Haven't watched Willow since I was a kid. Have no idea if it still holds up. Man, you know what? It's been probably a good couple years since I've watched it, Joey. But it held up. It held up pretty good for me. I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for those '80s classics. And like, did you say you watch Willow or not?
No, it came out before I was born, to be honest. And honestly,
Hold on, you're a '69 baby.
this came out in 88. I was born in 89.
Came out like
But honestly, I'm excited for the people who are like genuinely into this back in the day, because I feel like it's exciting, but for those people,
okay.
I think it's cool.
Did you see the trailer though?
No, because I'm not interested in it.
Watch the trailer, man. Yo, listen. I don't know. I'll be honest. Of all the trailers,
And like high fantasy shows and fantasy, I'm not. And you know what? Even what's the one that just came out? Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
I genuinely wish I cared, because it looks so good. But my husband was watching it, and I walked by, and I'm like, yeah, let me go to my room. No, thank you.
We all
I
know
just
guys
don't.
with the good taste in that family.
Yeah, me.
Keep it moving. Keeping it moving. Cookie saying Willow still holds up, but I love Val as Mad Mardigan, so that's half the reason why I watch. Yeah, yeah. I don't think Val Kilmer's returning for this one. I haven't seen him in the trailer or any of the announcements or anything. But hey, Warwick Davis is back, so I mean it'd be cool. It'd be cool to get Val back.
Can you tell us a synopsis in like one sentence?
A synopsis in one sentence? You gonna make
Give us the log line.
the log line?
Insider. Give us just the log line.
You gonna make me Google
Not no, don't Google it in your own words. Save the cat. Tell us the log line.
Willow, hey, let me pull up Willow. What's the Wikipedia going on?
What is Willow?
It's a boisterous fantasy adventure.
A who?
From 88.
A busher?
88. Damn, is it that old?
That's what I'm saying. It came out before I was born.
Yeah. 20 years after you were born.
20 years before.
But listen, what I'm excited about is like if you actually look, if you've seen the trailer.
I genuinely wanted a synopsis. Like I do want to know, like, what is Willow about? Like the original.
You got wizards.
You got wizards.
You got trolls. All
You
kinds
said
of cool
sexy
stuff.
dragon slay.
Yeah,
Warwick's the one.
Warwick Davis. Yeah.
He's the one killing the dragons.
Well, he's like a little
Uh-oh. Poor
uh
choice of word.
well, I mean, what do you call? He's a dwarf in the movie. What do you want? If it's offended,
I thought you were like just using an adjective, like of what his role in the movie is. Well, he's a little.
He develops like magical skills throughout the course of the movie, and he's the one who saves, like, he's the hero, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Leah, don't we don't
Why
have
you
time.
take it down so fast?
But listen, what I was trying to say though, of all the trailers that were to come out of D23, honestly, I would say I was probably most impressed by Willow.
Yeah.
But on that note, what one of my, or a lot of criticism really just in general, okay, is that the CGI and a lot of this Disney stuff has been like severely lacking of late, But everything that I've seen to come out of D23, man, is looking on point. Like, I couldn't find anything like, oh, that doesn't look too good, or that looks rushed, or I don't know if it's going to be ready for the release date. But yeah, I mean, everything's looking like, they're putting that production value. They're not rushing anything. So Willow's the first one. That's what I'm most hyped for. You're not about that Willow, like.
You didn't ask me what I was most hyped for. This is the wrong image. Didn't I post the one on Twitter, the right one? Hashtag #SurgeBolts.
Yeah, you're weirdo. You got too much time in your hands.
It actually, because I already have all your heads saved. It only takes me like 3 seconds.
And Jade's birthday, no less. Happy shout out! Happy birthday to the little
Jade's
one.
birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jade.
Your daughter's birthday?
She's genetically adjacent to me. Yeah.
Genetically adjacent.
Yeah, no, she's my daughter.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Turned 11 today.
Shout out to Jade. 11. Okay.
And her only requirements were orange chicken and more orange chicken.
Okay. So you cooked that? You ordering?
No, actually, her godmother is, oh my God, Leah. She got her a Panda gift card.
A Panda?
She went.
What's Panda?
Panda Express.
What's Panda Express?
Like a quick Chinese food restaurant.
Oh, okay.
And so she just got her a tub, like a a la carte order of orange chicken, just orange and orange.
Her deal, her plug has got some comic books in the mail for her. So.
Yeah, orange chicken comics, because can she eat them?
Hey, shout out to Geek Driven. He's saying he can't wait for Willow. Yeah, man. Hey, that's what I was thinking at the top of the show. My most anticipated is Willow for sure.
Yeah.
But getting into the Thunderbolts talk.
Yeah.
The roster. The rosters and
looking very pale.
Yelena, Winter Soldier. Okay, you got Ghost who was from of course she was the villain from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah. U.S.
Agent, Red Guardian, Taskmaster. That is the lineup announced for Thunderbolts. If you guys are familiar with the Thunderbolts.
Looking like a eclectic mix of people who participated in January 6th.
Okay.
Can you explain to me Thunderbolts? Go. I just don't get it. Is there a desire? Do people want to see this? Admittedly, I didn't watch Black Widow. I do love Florence. Florence could do no wrong. All of these actors, I like all of them. But what is the need for this?
The need, I don't know, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say the need is I think Marvel, they're just trying to really kind of expand their roster right now.
They said Avengers Aryan.
Avengers. But that's the funny part, because in the comics they started off at least as a group of like supervillains, right? And then throughout the years, they've had like heroes and anti-heroes be a part of the group. Like I think 𝐬𝐭𝐴 is one of the more prominent ones. So but the big
Glaringly missing.
missing. So you know who else is missing is 𝐬𝐤. 𝐬𝐤 is the leader.
Yeah,
So
Zemo.
that was like kind of surprising. Everybody was figuring he'd be the lead of the Thunderbolts, but he was nowhere to be. There you go, Dancing Daddy 𝐬𝐤, a classic. But yeah, I mean he's nowhere to be seen, so I don't know what's going on with him.
He said this is their hero story. this is their come to the light moment.
But that's the question. Like for the Thunderbolts, like are they gonna kind of be leaning more on the villain side or more on the hero side? Because they got a mix, right, of heroes and villains, right? You know.
Well, I feel every villain thinks they're doing the right thing.
That's true. That's true.
So I guess it's perspective. I just didn't understand the need for this. But I said I'll watch it online. This is a series or a movie?
It's a movie.
Oh,
it's a movie.
Okay.
This is being released but no, this is not being released till 2024. It's like a good, like almost 2 years. Almost 2 years we're looking at. So there's plenty of time before we see that.
But so we'll probably see them leading up to that. Then we'll probably see more of each of them in other projects leading up to.
Oh, I would think so. I would think so, especially with the kind of the leader. What's her name? Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Holy, that's a mouthful. Can you see that?
No, that's why you said it.
Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, who's played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus from
okay. Oh, okay. I like her. Yeah.
Yeah. So she made an appearance, her first appearance in the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, I did watch that.
Yeah.
Clip, not the show.
The clip. So
you know what though, my husband watched Falcon and Winter Soldier. He hasn't watched most of the Disney shows, but he did watch that, and I do think he liked it. So I just didn't.
He was not a fan of that series
because of Captain America, or because of hashtag not my mermaid. Is that what you said?
So geek driven thinking. 𝐬𝐤 will be in the movie. I mean, he's got to be, right? He's got to be. He's like the leader
for sure. I don't know if you saw the subtitle on here. It's Thunderbolts and 𝐬𝐤.
On where?
The name of the movie, Thunderbolts and 𝐬𝐤.
No, it's not. Oh. Neighbor to the north agreeing we need more 𝐬𝐤. We need more dancing. We need more dancing 𝐬𝐤. I mean, he's got the moves.
Could you imagine what kind of dance off this team would have versus, say, another dance team?
No, can
they would all be doing that.
Who does it better, huh?
𝐬𝐤. 𝐬𝐤 has a little more seasoning on him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just don't feel the emotion behind it with you. You're not giving it your all.
It's not real.
Yeah.
No, I need it.
Sergio wants 𝐬𝐤 to twerk.
Yo, one time. Yo, how funny if it'd be 𝐬𝐤 come dance? He's got a post-credit scene in She-Hulk. Yo.
Not you.
Or, I don't know. You know?
How'd you feel about that?
I didn't care. I don't.
I don't understand why that was even an issue.
Real talk. You know, on the season, people be getting upset about the silliest things. You know, taking all this comic shit way too seriously. Like, did I personally find it like funny or no, not really. I thought it was kind of like whatever. But
it was cute.
You know, I'm not gonna jump on the timeline and throw a hissy fit. I mean,
you just wrote it in your diary.
I did.
I can't, dear Sergio. Because you write to yourself, dear Sergito. I cannot believe. No 𝐬𝐤, Megan. No 𝐬𝐤.
So is this a real thing? His name is in the URL for the Thunderbolts announcement. 𝐬𝐤.
I don't know.
I gotta check that out.
You know what, Fabian? I don't know anybody else named Fabian, so it is a rare name for me. Sergio, do you know other Fabians?
Oh yeah, I know.
Intimately?
Very intimately. Saying, yeah, the Thunderbolts movie will add to the Falcon and Cap. Yeah, some layers to that. Hopefully, because I wasn't crazy on it, but Joey enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV series.
An ally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Juan saying the older I get, the more loose I am with movies. Okay, less critical, I guess, is what you're saying there, bud.
Yeah, I feel like maybe when the movies first started coming out, I was looking at them like lead the way for superhero movies, like pave that path. This is dope. And now I'm at the point where if I catch it, I catch it.
Yeah. Okay, so Geek Driven confirming Yelena and Zemo's names are in the URL. Okay. Yeah, there was no way. Like, okay, there was no way they're not gonna have him in the film. All right, so fingers crossed we get more of that action there. You know what I'm saying? But bust the move one time for us, Al.
You know, I'm hitting that stanky leg right now in my seat.
Hitting that stanky leg?
Yeah. Not you. You look like a dog. You look like you scratch it.
Hey, keep it moving. Secret Invasion.
This I did watch the trailer for, and I'll say again. Why? I just don't care. I don't know. I guess I'm past the point. Like, this is a lot of Marvel stuff we're talking about, and I know I'm not the biggest Marvel person, and it's not even that. It's just but you know what? Honestly, for Samuel L. Jackson, I might watch it. But am I invested? No. But I might have it on in the background while I play like Property Brothers, or more recently Ooblets. I might throw this on background noise while I clean the kitchen.
How can you not be excited for Secret Invasion?
Mm-hmm.
This is hype. I'm hyped. Like, listen, yo, if you guys know me, you know I talk about it every once in a while. I'm not the biggest fan of what the MCU has been doing with Phase 4, but this Secret Invasion looks proper.
I love Olivia Colman. I love Emilia Clarke. I just again, I'm not so much into Marvel lore that this means anything to me.
Okay. That's okay. Listen. So I take you never read like the event back in like the 2000s or whatever.
Look, I'm not dunking on the topic of the stream. It's D23. There is more than Marvel stuff. So Fabian, and this is true too. I keep saying I won't do stuff, and I slowly start going to it. It's true. And with this, I just feel like out of all of the Marvel announcements and stuff, like this is a Disney Plus show. Like I might check it out. Out of everything I saw from Marvel, this was probably the most interesting. But also because I never got into the Avengers. Honestly, my scope of Marvel is mostly X-Men. I grew up reading a lot of X-Men. Most of my favorite arcs are X-Men or Spider-Man. Avengers, I never really got into them, especially after the first Civil War. It was so polarizing with the factions and the way they were set up. I just was like, Avengers, get out of here. We don't need you guys. So
yeah, I don't know. Like I said, of all the MCU stuff to come out announced recently, trailers like this I'm like legitimately like hyped for, looking forward to. So for those who are not familiar, Secret Invasion based on the 2008 series,
soon, Manny, soon,
the same name. So in that one, you got the Skrulls. They're trying to like basically take over the Earth, right? They're hiding. They're shapeshifters, right? They're shapeshifters. So they've taken over. They're pretending to be superheroes. I think in the series Spider-Woman. Who else did they? There was a whole bunch. The Shield obviously. some others. So I'm curious who in the MCU, who of the heroes that we've seen so far, who's a Skrull, who's secretly a Skrull. That to me, like I'm hoping like we get like some big surprise, like oh shit, it might be.
Well, this is also a real easy way for them to bring people back, huh? Oh, Black Widow was a Skrull. Let's bring her back. So and so was a Skrull. Let's bring them back.
Could be
it's kind of a scapegoat, yeah.
No, but I don't know. It wouldn't make sense to bring back a dead person though, right? Like that won't.
Well,
make sense.
I guess if it's if they had plans monetarily. Certain characters I could see them bringing back because they didn't realize the impact they had, or if the actor was still interested.
Yeah,
they could say, and I know this might seem tasteless, but they could be like, "Oh, Black Panther was this girl," and then, rectify that situation real quick.
But yeah, so I'm super curious. Like I wanna, you know what? And it looks like they're taking it back to that. Like to me, one of my favorite MCU films is Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I love that espionage spy thriller genre that they went with that film, and it looks like we're getting that with Secret Invasion. So like beyond excited. When does this one drop? Anybody who's watching? I think it drops soon.
September 15th.
September 15th?
No, I don't know.
No. Yeah, I mean, you can't take anything seriously. Holy shit, bro.
Take it seriously?
But yeah, no, I mean, if anybody knows, let me know. I would hold my expectations for any major MCU as a Skrull. Yeah. So you're thinking more like minor characters like B and C, Could be, for sure. Elle, any theories? Who might be secretly a Skrull?
I mean, I think I already said them, and it was received poorly. So.
Oh, Black Panther. Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Like
moving on.
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna have like Maria Hill. Shit, I don't know, man.
Maria Hill, who that?
That's that white agent from Shield.
Maria
Hill, yeah.
It's not Marie Hill.
Is it Maria Hill?
No, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
No, you could be right.
Maria sounded a little spicy for her character name. She's from How I Met Your Mother.
I never watched that series. Never got into it.
That's her, yeah.
Yeah, is it? Sure. And then of course you got Emilia Clarke, bro. Yo, hype for that, man. I don't know, man. I'm dummy hype for this one. Geek Driven thinking the agents and damage control. Yeah, could be. Yeah. Yeah.
And see, I guess that's where I check out mentally when it comes to Marvel stuff, because there's so many different groups of players that they introduce. Like you have like agents that are just agents of whatever, then you have like just real cops and stuff, and then you have like one level up from that, and then you have like the group that's like, oh, a couple of us have powers, a couple of us don't. And then like the Thunderbolts, and then you have the ones that are powered, and then you have ones that are just like regular people. It's just like it's a lot to keep up with. I'm tired. But out of all of the ones that were shown, I will say this one piqued my interest the most.
For sure. And then, you got Sam Jackson, man. You can't go wrong with Sam Jackson.
Well, have you ever seen Lakewood Drive? Just kidding.
I have. Been a minute. Yeah, man. Interesting that you bring that one up. Man.
You're like, I actually watched that one to fall asleep at night.
Neighbor to the north there. There you go. Sam Jackson, mother. Hey, can't go wrong. And then, sorry, you were throwing up some comments earlier that I missed?
Who, me?
From Manny?
Manny? Yeah, he's talking about when am I getting replaced. Manny, soon enough. Sergio's working on his workout TikTok too, so
buddy,
yeah, I'm on the way out.
The plan has been in motion for a minute now. Else shenanigans are yeah. Anywho. Keeping it moving. Keeping it moving. Werewolf by Night. Yo, can we talk about how dope this looks?
I'm curious to see if they're gonna do Human by Day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about Werewolf by Night? What about Werewolf by Night?
Yeah. Manny says, "Let him know if you need any tips on the form."
What?
We got to get Sergio in the TikTok. Manny got a whole on fitness routine on his TikTok where he does like one sit up, reads a book page, goes back down. One sit up, reads a book page, and then goes back down. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, see, people were laughing. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I like this. I think that this is more of the stuff that I want to see on Disney Plus. I don't know if you saw just recently they put up that Lisa villains thing from like The Simpsons meets like the Disney villains, which was cool. I think it's cool that they're venturing into short form obscure things, and you know, Werewolf by Night is something that I feel is relatively niche in comic books. Like not everybody's gonna know what it's from.
Well,
So
especially for the general audience.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be really cool. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
For general audience, they're not gonna know what's up, right? But for sure, I mean, I love the black and white aesthetic, man, and just to throw up that comment again, cheesy. I was thinking campy. It looks super campy, which I'm all for. Really, really looking forward to this.
Oh, you accidentally put your profile picture.
Werewolf by Night drops October the 7th. October the 7th. So we're like 3 weeks away.
It's listed as a comedy. Oh, so it's probably like a parody.
It's listed as a comedy. Really? Who's saying that?
Geek Driven.
Geek Driven, really? Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. That'd be curious. I mean, it looks campy, right? You definitely got campy vibes to it. So I mean, how heavy into the comedy they're gonna lean to is to be seen. I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's like disappointing, and also I'm curious to see it more now. I don't mind it being a parody, but it would have been cool to see just like a proper, you know, like 15-minute horror, like 70s horror. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd let lean more into like the horror side of things, for sure. That's what I was thinking.
The first time I ever saw vulva is when The Howling. My dad used to play The Howling all the time, the original uncensored one, and I was like, that shaped my knowledge of anatomy the rest of my life. So, so I thought it was gonna have that kind of vibes. I thought it was gonna have like The Howling kind of vibes, especially because D. Wallace posted the same day, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like super. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I'll still check it out.
Cookie saying I was hoping it would be proper old school horror. Yeah, definitely. I was hoping for the same thing. But hey, I mean, we'll see. It looks cool. And then Man-Thing. Oh shit, Man-Thing, right? Which is pretty cool. So we're gonna get some Man-Thing into the MCU. Yeah, Joey, and that's honestly, that's a super fair criticism. That's one of my biggest gripes with Disney and the MCU is they
Disney
buy everything. Everything's they gotta insert a joke into everything, and there doesn't seem to be anything more with a darker tone, more adult tone, right? Like this would have been perfect, I think. It could still be dark, horror, and campy, right? Without necessarily making it a straight up comedy. But we'll see. I mean, I don't want to judge it before it's been released. But I'm still excited, man. Excited for that one. What else we got on tap now?
Whatever you click on next.
Oh, okay. Whatever I click on next.
Oh, you got rid of all of my slides, huh? Star Wars. That's a shame because
No,
hashtag.
I got them coming up. Just chill.
Okay, we'll
I got them
see.
coming
We'll
up.
see. We'll see.
I
Because
got 'em
you guys, please believe there will be a Twitter rant after this if he cuts it off all of my.
coming up.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see,
Let's get
y'all.
into
Let's
Star
get
Wars.
it. Star Wars. You want to go? You want to go back? Star Wars. So there was some Star Wars talk. Couldn't tell you any. What Andor? They played the trailer for that.
Andor.
Tales of the Jedi. Is that what it's called? I'm excited for that one because I love an anthology series and one with low commitment in terms of backstory. So give me a Star Wars anthology series. Why haven't they done that before? Like I would have been watched. That's such a fantastic idea. There's so many worlds, so many different classes, so many like subgenres of Star Wars that I feel like this is something they should have done long ago. And that's what I'm honestly, out of everything that was announced, like in its entirety of the whole D23 is Tales of the Jedi.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's what you're most hyped for? Of everything?
Yeah, and I'm not a big Star Wars person at all. Like I pick and choose what Star Wars content I consume. Like I haven't seen the newer movie. Well, yeah, Yoda, obviously. Big Yod over here.
Why did you pick this image though? I mean,
what happened? I didn't even do the slides.
From the most recent.
Yeah, the Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi. Okay.
Yoda joins Tinder.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. I think it's a fantastic idea. I love the idea that we get to learn about, so many different without like again a time commitment, because I feel like Star Wars is intimidating to a lot of people because number one, the fan base is rabid a little bit. And number two, there's so much. It's like there's so much content. You don't know what to do. So like for me, recently I loved Obi-Wan. I love the Obi-Wan comic books as well. Christopher Cantwell. It's about to wrap up, or it just wrapped up. There's 5 issues.
Christopher Cantwell wrote the Obi-Wan series. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. He's a dope writer,
And so I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I think that's such a cool idea.
Star Wars Visions is an anthology animated series. Is that what you're talking about, Elle?
No.
No? Something else?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Okay. My bad.
If there is there's an animated one. I guess they're getting the live action one is called Tales of the Jedi, and it comes out in October. Oh, is it animated? October. Tales of the Jedi. Oh, it is animated. I'm still gonna watch it because I think it's cool. I think it's a good idea. So what show is I'm not gonna say her name because you guys are gonna take me to town for it, but the one with hold on, let me Google it before the pronunciation. So Rosario Dawson. Oh, so that's the Mandalorian. Ahsoka. So I'm gonna catch up on Mandalorian. Yeah, my only take. I just hate that Gina Carrero was in it. If I'm honest with you, that's why I never watched it. Yeah, but she's gone, so I can watch it now. Yeah. Respectfully. Yeah, no, I know the character's name. I just didn't want to say it wrong. I'd rather Sergio say it wrong.
But I said it right, so.
Say it again out loud.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hey, listen. You know what? So of the new Star Wars stuff to come out, the Disney Star Wars, my favorite stuff is probably Rogue One, if I'm keeping it 100. So I'm excited that Andor is the same creatives from Rogue One. Obviously, his character was in the Rogue One film, which was I actually just rewatched just the other night. So like this, it looks super promising, man. I gotta catch up on my Star Wars. I just started Boba Fett. I think I watched like the first episode. I still have got to watch Obi-Wan. But
you keep going back to this
Andor
one,
looks old, man. Andor looks like impressive, yo. Real time. Yeah. Yeah. Like that's a day one watch for me. I'm gonna have to catch up on that one. And then that drops soon, September 21st.
Yeah.
That's like next week, man. I think next week. Let me look at the calendar. Yeah, that's next Wednesday. Holy. Okay. Geek Driven. Ahsoka. There you go.
I'm gonna throw my brother under the bus with this one. He doesn't know it, so don't tell him. But actually, in the 7th grade, him and his friends got caught shoplifting Star Wars trading card game cards at Target. What a bunch of nerds! Like, out of all the things you could get caught like shoplifting for, Star Wars, the trading card game. Come on.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey Al, while I pull up those next slides.
Yeah. While you make them real quick, you want me to kill some time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, pop up here. I wanted to do this.
Oh, leave up Yoda.
No, there's the link. If anybody wants to hop on and just talk about what they enjoyed from D23, what their most anticipated is. There you go. There's the link in the chats. Feel free to hop on. No pressure.
All the pressure. Fabian, we're looking at you.
Oh yeah, get Fabian on.
Get Fabian on.
Get Fabian on.
You said you've never met a Fabian before. No, I haven't. And you know what? Maybe that's why. And I keep saying you're. You keep saying you're new. I've never met one before. That's why I thought you were a troll, because I was like, that's a kind of specific name to bring up. When you...
Where are my slides?
Go ahead and find them.
Yeah, I'm looking for them.
I didn't watch D23. Yeah, I didn't. I'll catch like the highlights. Like I'll go to like Vulture or Kotaku or something, and I'll just read. Fabian says we never will meet him. Well, that's kind of sad in a way. But
you sad?
Was there any Blade news?
Blade news?
Yeah.
No. I didn't hear any Blade news. Did you?
No. Joey was asking. He said that's the only superhero he counts. Blade news. Let me Google that. And I should have been specific when I Googled that. Yeah, I didn't see anything. The latest news was in July that the premiere date was set for November 3rd, 2023. But
when is it dropping, you said?
November 23rd or November 3rd, 2023.
Oh, okay. So we're still like a good year. We're still a good
well,
year.
If it releases when it says.
I'm still sorry. Let's look at what the heck happened to my slides.
Yeah, that's real convenient that it was the ones I was talking about. Yeah,
it could be.
Could be. I mean, we can talk about it without it.
They
had the trailer. They had the trailer for the Little Mermaid teaser trailer finally. Into it. Don't care. Into it. And you know what? I feel like a lot of the outrage is people being outraged at the outrage. And I've literally seen maybe like if I went looking for it, I saw some people talk about not wanting race bending and stuff. But to be honest with you, I personally have not seen any of that, and I feel like it's a lot of people being mad at like the news of people being mad versus people actually being mad. Because like, why are you even giving any of these people any power? Like, that doesn't even make any sense to me. So I'm excited for that, because I was a big Little Mermaid fan. My first piece of jewelry was a charm bracelet, a Little Mermaid charm bracelet. No, I'm not saying there is deaf black outrage. Black people are mad, Fabian. I'm not saying there isn't, but I feel like on like the cosmic scale of life, the amount of people that are mad is so small that why are we even giving it any attention? It doesn't make any sense to me personally, and I'm black, so and then the Disenchanted trailer also dropped, which I'm excited about. I love Enchanted. I think the idea of her wishing for a fairy tale life and then her becoming the evil stepmother is hilarious. I'm into it. And was that it? What else happened at D23?
Man, a lot.
Oh, Inside Out 2, I'm excited about. For some reason, Sergio hit me up and was like, why are all of my emotions green? Like all of his emotions in his head, they're all horny. They're just every single one, different variations. And then which I'm excited for, it's Riley in her teens. I really enjoyed the first Inside Out.
Haunted
And
Mansion. Guillermo.
Jamie Lee Curtis, right, as Madame Leota.
What are you talking about?
Jamie Lee Curtis is Madame Leota.
In what?
The Crystal Ball. Haunted Mansion.
Oh, I think we're talking about something different.
Haunted Mansion, Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. Madame Leota is the crystal ball, the head in the crystal ball.
Oh, I don't know.
Jamie Lee Curtis was announced as the crystal ball. She's Madame. I'm sorry, I'm a big Disney fan. I grew up in Anaheim, like I said. So Haunted Mansion.
I thought it was a movie based on like the ride at Disney World or whatever.
Yeah, that's the ride.
Yeah, Rosario Dawson's in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only saw the Jamie Lee Curtis announcement.
Oh.
I don't really care about the human players involved.
Okay.
I just like the Haunted Mansion is like just iconic in its own right. So
yeah,
they could put anybody in it.
Mufasa.
Oh, I have thoughts about that.
Hold on.
Now we gonna see Daddy. We gonna see Daddy Scar in it. This is a prequel, correct? Obviously, because Mufasa is dead. So
well, he's gotta be a prequel.
So who you going for, Mufasa or Scar?
Who am I going for?
If you had to pick, if you had to pick one.
What do you mean? Scar's
to be brothers with.
Scar's
to be brothers with. But there's a reason why he got to where he was at.
Yeah, nah.
Is this gonna show it?
Riding with Scar? Okay.
I'm riding Scar. No, I'm just kidding. Yes. I need this Daddy Scar. Listen, there's a whole, and it's no furry, nothing weird. It's just Scar is kind of attractive.
So is it so it is a prequel, but is it animated or is it live action?
Yeah, it's like how they did. It's a prequel of the live action one they just did with Beyonce.
Because of the live action movie.
No. It's live action in the sense of how the last one they did, right? With Seth Rogen is returning as Timon and Pumbaa, or whichever one he played, Timon, Pumbaa. Can't remember who is who. It's like a prequel of the one they just released.
Yeah. I get what you're following.
But I can't remember. Did they call that one live action?
Well, yeah. It's like, I mean, like
CGI.
All CGI. But you know what I'm saying though, right? Like, yeah, it's not that animated thing.
I haven't seen the 2018 one or 2019, whenever it came out. I haven't seen it.
The Lion King. I tried to, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Listen, if we're on the topic of their live action, I'm not a fan of the Disney live action stuff.
Niche. There's two that I enjoy. I enjoyed the Aladdin one, and I enjoyed Cinderella because you can't really deviate from Cinderella. I thought it is what it is. And Aladdin more so because I saw how excited my daughter was to see it, and that kind of made me more hyped for it. Yeah. And because she loves it so much, I think maybe I like it for that reason. Okay. But for sure.
That's fair.
I think, but I do think it's a mixed bag. But for me, the new Little Mermaid, I take no criticism, and I don't understand why people are going to it with certain expectations. It's a kids movie. Like, let that shit go. Like, just let it be what it is. I'm excited for it. Is it a cash grab? Yes. Am I gonna spend my money? Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Cookie saying Cruella was great.
Yeah, I enjoyed Cruella, and I think they're doing a second one.
A second Cruella?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was announced a while back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Demon, what's going on, my man? Thanks for joining us in this impromptu live. There was only one real shot in the first one. It was for the intro. It's crazy, bro.
Well, I mean, live is live, right? And then I will. And then I guess like Disney D23 adjacent news. Dreamlight Village dropped early access for $30, $50, or $70. Mm-hmm. It's a free-to-play game next year, but if you want to play right now, you have to pay to play unless you have Game Pass. And when I tell you it's so glitchy, but the way I'm gonna spend all of my money on it next year, I already know because it's so good. There's so many characters, like, and the characters they start you off with are not like the traditional characters you see all the time in every Disney game. So like you start off with like Wally, Moana, and Maui, and Ratatouille or Remy, and so they're gonna get so much money next year. I guarantee you.
Mhm.
But it's fine. I've been playing it. Is it bugged and I can't get past stuff? Yeah, but I like it, and I got it on Game Pass, so I didn't pay for it. So
Speaking of games, I didn't realize here they're making a Tron game, Tron Identity. They teased it at D23. I'm a
mhm,
sucker for anything Tron. I'm not a gamer at all.
mhm.
I rarely like I rarely touch my Xbox these days, but
Yeah,
I
and
feel like I'm
Wally
gonna have
is
to
the
check it
first
out.
animated Criterion movie. It just got accepted to be a Criterion release. It's the first animated, I think, or uh CGI 3D Pixar movie. So it's kind of opening the door. And then what I thought was interesting on the packaging, there's no Disney logo. So will I buy Wally again in 4K Criterion because it has no Disney logo? Absolutely. How you feel about Wally?
Wally's great. I love Wally. If I
Yeah.
want to feel sad, I watch that shit, man. Uh, Wally's a
Yeah,
classic.
I know some things about some things. Fabian.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so what are you guys hyped for? What are you guys most hyped? What's the one thing that you guys
Ah,
want?
yes. The Snow White live action. Let me pull up the cast because I thought some of those announced. Oh, Gal Gadot as old
Snow
hag,
White?
right? Huh?
Gal Gadot Snow White?
No, no.
I was gonna say.
Snow White is like 12. Rachel Zegler is actually Snow White.
I don't.
Maria from West Side Story,
No, I don't know that.
the remake of West Side Story. She played Maria.
Okay.
Um, no, Gal Gadot is the evil queen.
Oh shit. Okay.
Uh, oh, and then they wanted to make sure people know that Snow White is not 12 in this one. She is 18. I
18 in the
saw that
movie?
so many times in articles. Yes, she's 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Deviant saying Andor is what he's most hyped for. Figure drawing Andor as well. Hey, I'm not even mad.
Mm.
Andor looks like yo sick, man. I don't know. That's looking intense.
Oh, and
It's
they're
just,
bringing Grogu to the Disney parks with the Mandalorian carrying him. It looks so cute. Did you see the little guy in his little pouch?
mm-mm.
I spent so much money when what's it called? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but we took the kids when the Star Wars area opened.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Went broke. Went into debt.
Oh
Buying
really?
up everything. Yeah, back in like
Yeah.
2019. Yeah.
Where was that in Cali?
Yeah, we took the kids back home for a week and
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. So look, Geek Driven saying they didn't want an image of a 12-year-old living with 7 adult dwarves. Yeah.
did you hear what Brie
And
Larson said
everybody's
about
like, man, that's the problem, man.
I
Can't have
mean,
nothing nice these days. Everybody's got a complaint to make, so sensitive about things. And
don't you live with 7 adult dwarfs?
this is true.
This is true.
This is true. I just moved. I just moved.
Don't you live with 7 adult men?
That is true. Yeah. And they don't like to be called dwarves. They're little
No.
people. So put
Yeah.
some respect.
Do they still go by the
Put some
nicknames
respect.
or are those slurs at this point?
Hey, bro, sleepy dopey.
They did have a panel on the Santa Clauses, and I'm curious about that because Tim Allen has been very vocal about why the disrespect in not using his voice for the Buzz movie, but he's getting this whole series based on this movie series he had. And I'm just like, yeah, Daddy Disney is paying your bills right now. I bet you're gonna get real quiet about that real fast.
Oh man. Yeah,
Because I
that
just
that
felt,
was such a weird choice, not having him be the voice in the Buzz.
but why would he be the voice?
Because it's Buzz.
He's the toy.
Cookie's excited about Willow. Excuse me. Also very That's for me. That's the one thing that I took out of D23 that I'm most hyped for. Willow. Yeah. And that drops. When does Willow drop? November 30th. Couple more months. Yeah. Couple more months. Elle?
Yes.
Final thoughts? Or you want to keep it going?
Yeah, no, it's because Buzz. Matthew, you're right. Buzz was the toy. Tim, chill. Go vote for Trump again, or go somewhere, sell some drugs or something. Chill. Play the Santa Claus and don't say nothing. Because the Santa Claus, when I tell you some of my favorite Christmas content, the Santa Claus is one movie I watch every year, and the more and more we learn about Tim Allen, the harder it gets to watch. Because when all that stuff came out about on his show where he was like, well, I'm trying to do this show for these hardworking Republicans, I'm like, Tim, come on. I used to watch this show too. Like, Tim, don't expose my heritage.
Home Improvement?
No, not Home Improvement. The one he had after that.
Oh, I don't know.
It was like, hold on, Last Man Standing.
Okay.
It was more recent, and I actually watched like the first couple seasons, but then I was like, this feels weird. I feel dirty watching this. But I love the Santa Claus. Yeah, he's making the Santa Clauses. You had a crush on that. I know what elf you talk about too. No, it did end up getting canned, and there was uproar from the right about that because we're trying to kill conservative television, but whatever. That's not what the show is about. So the Santa Clauses, though, come on. Bernard, exactly. Bernard.
Oh my
it
God.
was
Lee.
that out, not Marcy. You too. You like Bernard too. And look, and so this is how I know there's something wrong with me, because I always thought Tim Allen as Santa Claus could get it, but y'all talking about the little boy elf. I was talking about Daddy Claus. Y'all over here.
Oh man.
Oh.
Too much.
Bernard, that's so funny. But yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff. I'm looking forward to are there any other of these kind of things coming up?
Like what?
You want Tim Allen? Listen, as Santa Claus, not as Tim Allen. Come on. The beard, the belly, you couldn't get into that? Y'all are tripping. And you know what? I like when we get all these announcements and stuff from, because we didn't get DC Summer Dome. Fandom. Is that what it's called? Fandom. Summer Dome.
But that's not a surprise with everything going on with DC. Like, yeah.
I would have capitalized on it because I knew it would have been more eyes on us.
Well, I mean, DC, they probably could have done something small, but yeah, like optics, man, probably not a good move. Lots going on over there.
Looks like you hiding stuff.
Yeah.
But Black Adam, the end, because DC has nothing to announce. Yeah. And Black Adam even is kind of like their. Oh, are you excited for Black Adam?
Me?
Like genuine hype.
Yeah. After seeing the trailer, the second trailer, the trailers look good. Like for me, from the first footage, like I've been like pretty excited. I'm just my I guess only concern is The Rock's performance as Black Adam.
And
I feel
so
like we're just gonna get The Rock as The Rock, which he does in every single film that he's in. So
when I saw
the rest
him
of the film able to kind of elevate and get, so we can overlook, because at the end of the day, I'm not optimistic that we're gonna get anything other than The Rock as The Rock. But visually, and story wise, I'm very hopeful, and it's got the JSA in it, so I'm hyped.
When I saw him wearing the Black Adam shirt, on Monday Night Football, I said, "Oh, I see what crowd you're trying to appeal to. This isn't for me."
Yeah.
You try to get that Monday Night Football crowd. And you know what? I don't want it to fail. I don't wish it any ill. It's gonna come out and it's gonna do what it does. But I
I
just
don't think
don't.
that's fair and accurate, though. I think he's marketing to everywhere. Like, their marketing push is like massive to all segments. You
But I
know.
just feel like they weren't doing that with the Batman. Like you weren't wearing the Batman shirts at the NFL games, and
Who Pattinson's gonna be at a Monday Night Football
that's
game?
what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Know your audience, right? So
Yeah.
if you're promoting your shit to this crowd and these crowds, then it's like, oh, you're going for like the I just want to see some action crowd, you know? And that's
Yeah.
fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think that's what we're gonna get. And that's also fine. But for me from DC, their action movies have proven not to be my taste. I prefer their slow burns and their obscure ones. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones you're not expecting much from. And
Oh, really?
I think Black Adam is just gonna be a straight up action movie,
Mm.
and they're really leaning in on The Rock being its selling point, and that's also fine. But I could wait for it to stream or be free, or for it to be on while I'm on the toilet.
Hey,
Joey, he did on Ballers. The Dwayne Johnson. I loved Ballers, loved it, but I feel like he's not bringing that same energy to his movie roles.
Mm.
Did you watch Ballers?
No, I've never watched Ballers.
I think you might like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm lying, but I think you might. Maybe.
Black Adam. That's a day one opening weekend. Let me check that one out.
Oh, for sure. He definitely was playing the character he was on that show. It was great, for sure. Yeah, Ballers was fantastic. It was like the game, but if you take out all of the melodrama.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, he was like
Fairly.
a former sports athlete, and now he's an agent. You know, struggling in between the two worlds and stuff. It was really good, but I haven't seen him be any better than Ballers.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He went Neighbor to the North. Oh, you must be talking about Me and Me.
well, I mean, we can keep it 100. It's 80% me and like
Yeah,
100% Ellen.
yeah.
But
It's opposite day though, so it's actually 1% you, 99%.
I think Manny said it best when
yeah,
in the replacement.
That's funny because you told me his name was Manuel and it's Emmanuel.
Is it really Emmanuel?
It's Emmanuel.
Don't put him on the spot like that. Don't let him cover me like that. Oh.
Manny.
Come on, Manny,
Thank you, neighbor to the
don't
north.
Name like that. Yeah. I mean, was there any? Did you have any other thoughts though?
No, I'm thoughtless.
Yeah. This we know. This we know.
This we know.
Been established. No, I didn't. So what's did you answer the most hype thing?
Tales of the Jedi.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. Okay. Animated.
And yours was
Honestly,
Zombies 3 coming
to
to Disney Channel. I'm surprised they
but
made it to
now
3.
Driven's got me a little bit like nervous about the Werewolf by Midnight being a short comedy. Yeah. I was hoping more like lean into that old school.
Did you see they started selling like at Hot Topic and like at theme parks? They sell like those little arm buddies, they call them, or shoulder pals, and like you can get like a little Chucky doll that you strap on your shoulder, and so it looks like he's. So I just thought that was funny when you mentioned that one show, because you had mentioned maybe a little feller hopping on your shoulder, and I said, what if they made
oh, it's about that time. Hey, thanks for everybody
it just cuts out
for hanging out with us today. It was good, man. Shared our random thoughts on the upcoming D23 stuff, man. Had a good time.
Mhm.
Had a good time with you guys.
And we'll see you for D24.
Now you give me a headache, bro.
Yeah.
Shall we hit that outro banner?
The banner?
There we
Oh.
go.
Oh, that's not it.
Yeah. Tune in on Sunday, folks,
That's
for
a
more
video.
shenanigans, pop culture talk, all that good stuff. Elle will not be drinking for that episode.
You've drank way more than me.
Okay, so bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye
All right,
now.
we out. I get the
you
last
have to